Happy New Year, everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Ken, author and founder of Freedom Session, and I'm here to share some really exciting and important news and a personal invitation for you to join my wife, Bonnie, and I on Wednesday, January 25th for a mass public launch of Freedom Session small groups all across Canada and the US. We are calling this FS23 Freedom Session Mass Public Launch. Now, be careful you don't get the two numbers mixed up. It's FS23 Mass Public Launch, as in 2023, but it happens on January 25th. If you mix up the numbers, you might miss the event, and that's no good. We're really excited about this. We've never done it before. We might never do it again, but we are going to give it a shot. Specifically, we are inviting anyone interested in either taking Freedom Session or hosting Freedom Session in a small group to join us online for a no commitment and free launch of Freedom Session number 1. Why am I here? I'm going to give you the details in a minute, but let me first explain who this is for. It's quite possibly for you. If you've ever heard about Freedom Session, someone forwarded you this link, or if you wanted to take it again, maybe it's for you. Take a refresher. I've taken Freedom Session 6 times, and Jesus has met me each time, and I've learned more about Him and myself and life in general. So it's a great experience. But it's if you haven't taken Freedom Session, certainly join us. No commitment. You can check it out and make a decision after that. Secondly, and maybe most importantly, it's for all those people, your friends, your relatives, maybe even a spouse who you deeply wish would take Freedom Session because you think they would really benefit from it. So this is a great opportunity to simply invite them to join you to watch this, and they can check it out on their own and to see if they want to take it or not. And here's a little hint. If you are inviting someone and you want them to take Freedom Session, maybe you want to go ahead and gift them, purchase a workbook set for them and gift it to them in advance, and that might just push them over the edge, and they might register. Thirdly, it would be for past Freedom Session directors and maybe even pastors who used to run a Freedom Session ministry in their church, but haven't done it for a year or two, and they think, it's time to relaunch a good healing discipleship ministry. Or maybe it's a church and you launched a Freedom Session in September, but that obviously got full, or you're halfway through and other people want to take Freedom Session, and this is a great way to start a small group in January for them. So that's who it's for. Who it's not for is for those currently taking Freedom Session. You're probably just in the inventory phase. I know it's a tough part, but there is life after Freedom Session. You're going to push through, you're going to get through, and you'll see all the fruit on the end. But it's not really for people that are already taking Freedom Session, unless, of course, you are inviting someone that you want to take Freedom Session, whether you want them to take Freedom Session, then you can, of course, join them. So that's great. Other than that, we prefer you don't do it. Here's a couple of details. January 25th, 2023, time. Depends where you live. It is going to be at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Central Time or somewhere in the middle. Depends if you change times or not. And I know it's going to be late for those of you in the East. And but we're asking you to join us anyway. It's one night. It's the only way we can get everyone together at the same time. So and we do plan to be done in 75 minutes. So you can come alone, or you can actually organize a group watch party. But when you register, do tell us if you're coming on your own, got your own device, or if you're watching it as a group, so we will know if and we should put you in a small group for the breakout discussion time. So we're going to be having that. So next steps, register, very important. You go online, freedomsession.com/news, or just go to freedomsession.com, look for the news and events menu, click on that, and you can follow the prompts, and you'll be able to register. You won't get the link for the webinar unless you register. So that's really important. If you already know you're going to take the whole 21 weeks journey, you can purchase your workbook set in advance if you like, but you don't need to if you're just checking it out and want to make the decision. So once again, freedomsession.com/news, register, and that'll be great. Share this link with all your friends, your loved ones, and share it with your pastor, and stay tuned. We'll probably post some more video announcements as we get closer, and we will see you on January 25th. God bless. Happy New Year.